Morning, students. Now we will look some rest question of the exercise 12.3, and we will finalize the chapter today. We saw till 9 question yesterday. Question number 10 we'll look for that. Question is just like I first want to make a picture. We have 3 circles. And we have an equilateral triangle like that. The figure is just like that. It is ABC. And we want to find this particular middle region. What is there? The area of the equilateral triangle given. The area of equilateral triangle ABC is 17,320.5 square centimeter. With each vertex of the triangle as a center, a circle is drawn with radius equal to half the length of the equilateral triangle. It means that we have 3 vertex of equilateral triangle and 3 circles are drawn as a center. Assume the vertex is a center and the radius is half of the sides. The meaning is this is the radius which is half of the side AC. Further, find the area of the shaded region. We want to find this area. So let me explain only one thing, that you first find the radius. Because the area of the equilateral triangle is given, you just need 3 equal sector. So if you can find the area of one sector, you can multiply by 3 in this area and subtract these 3 areas from equilateral triangle area. You can have this rest region. So this particular will be the actually radius of the sector, which is half of the side. So first of all, I will find the side of the equilateral triangle. And how we can find out? We know area of equilateral triangle is equal to, that is root 3 by 4 side square. The area of the equilateral triangle is given 17320.5 and root 3 by 4 side square. Let me explain something. That 4 will multiply here, 17320.5 into 4 upon root 3 is equal to side square. In this particular question, the value of root 3 is given in the book, which we can see that given 1730.5 into 4 upon, can you see the root 3 value is given 1.73205. This is particular value given in the book. Okay, so value of root 3 I have put equal to sine square is there. Now can you balance them? I tell you how we can do balance. This is said after decimal we have 1 digit, and after decimal we have all square centimeter, something like that. We just want to see. Of course it is square centimeter. You don't worry about that. We have after decimal we have 1 digit, and we have after decimal 5 digits. So okay, how I can remove this? I just tell you. I write 5 into 4 upon 1732005. How we can remove the decimal sign? I tell you. Now I removed the decimal sign. I will balance it now. After decimal we have a 5 digit in denominator. So I will extend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0 here. That balance. And we have after decimal 1 digit, so only 10 will be written downside. This is side square. You please try to understand this simple method. How we can remove the decimal? If the decimal number is denominator, so we will definitely multiply by, it's very simple that after decimal we have 5 digits. So definitely 1 lakh will multiply in upside, and we were 1 digit after decimal in the numerator. So we multiply by 10 in the denominator, and that's only balance. Now how we can do it? This 2 portion will cancel, these 2 completely cancel, and 4 into 1 is a 40,000 sorry, it's a side square, and side is equal to the square root of 40,000 is 200, that is centimeter, and this is side meaning this is whole side, and one can understand that radius of sector, each sector will be r equal to, it is a half of the whole side, meaning half of this meaning 100 centimeter. So easily we have got the radius. Now further what we will do, we will find a shaded region. It means whole area minus 3 into each sector, because we have 3 sectors. We know the formula. So required area equal to area of equilateral triangle minus 3 into area of a sector. Go on. Area of equilateral triangle, it was given 17320.5 minus 3 into area of sector, you know, pi r square theta upon 360. 17320.5 minus radius is, you already got 100 square, theta is, what about that theta? 60 degree. Why? Because it is equilateral triangle. 60 upon 360. So last step I am writing only, not whole work I will do. This is 1 4 times 0, and these 2 will cancel by 6. So after it I am leaving on you only, guys. 3 2s are 6, you can cancel. 2 and this can cancel. Put pi equal to 3.14, multiply and subtract from this. Whatever the answer will be in a square centimeter is the area of the shaded region. So this is very simple calculation after it, and I hope that you can make it. So I am leaving it. Okay. So this is a question. It was a good question. Okay. Now I am doing 12th one. Question number 12 is very simple. OACB is a quadrant of circle. This is O, A, C and B is a quadrant of circle, and you know that quadrant meaning the area of quadrant is pi r square upon 4. We already have seen it. OACB is quadrant of circle with center O and radius 3.5. Radius 3.5 meaning this is 3.5 as well as this is 3.5. This is suppose 3.5. Radius of the quadrant, and again OD is 2 centimeter. This is D. OD is a 2 centimeter, and this is already joined, and we want to find this area. This area. So I don't want to see anything more in the book. We have to find 2 things. Quadrant OACB whole quadrant area, and the shaded region. So we need 2 things. First, whole quadrant area, which is very simple, and second, the shaded region, which also is easy. How we can find the shaded region? The quadrant area minus area of a right angle triangle. This is right angle triangle. This is 90 degree, one should know. Now I write something. It's given the radius of quadrant is r equal to 3.5 centimeter. So I will first find area of a quadrant. I don't waste the time. OACB, which is asked. The formula is the quadrant area pi r square upon 4, and put to the value 22/7. Radius square meaning 3.5 square upon 4. Now we can solve this. 22/7. This is 3.5 into 3.5 upon 4. Now 3.5 can be written 35/10, 35/10. You know, I remove the decimal into 4. Into 4, I am writing it just outside 1/4. This is 1/4. And now I want to cancel. It's 7 5s and 5 2s and 2 11s. And afterward we have 11 into 35 upon 10 into 4. Now we will cancel 5 2s, 5 7s, 77 upon 8. Now this is the square centimeter. I don't want to divide because it will come in a decimal even in approximation. So we leave the answers right here. This is whole area of quadrant. Now I need this shaded one so that you understand. Now second question, required shaded area equal to area of a quadrant OACB minus area of a right angle triangle BOD. You know. So this whole area minus area of right angle triangle. So area of quadrant we got 77 by 8, and area of a right angle triangle 1 upon 2 base into height. 1 upon 2 base into height. That is very simple. 1 upon 2 base into height. So what will go? 77 upon 8 minus 1 upon 2 base into height. So base is 3.5 and height is 2. So 2 into 2 cancel. 77 upon 8 minus this I will write 35 by 10, and also I can write 77 and this 5 7s are 5 2s are 10, and V2 LCM this 28 49 by 8 square centimeter. This is 49 by 8 is the area of this shaded region, and whole area was 77 by 8. So even I left the answer in fraction. I don't want to see the answer. If all the the steps are correct according to mathematical, I think question will be correct. Or otherwise some that cancellation or something like you can check by your side. If there will be any mistake, you can correct it. Okay, but this is a problem method which I explained right here. Hope you have got it. So let me work this out now. Okay, now I'll go with the question number 13. I tell you, in the figure 12.31, you can see this is just like a picture, and the naming of the it is a labeled, and this two are shaded. This is a picture. We are given OACB is inscribed in a quadrant OPBQ. OPBQ. OABC is a square which inscribed in a quadrant OPBQ. This is a square which is inside of the quadrant OPBQ. Now next is the OA is 20. This distance is 20. So this distance is also 20. One can simply understand it's a square. Find the shaded region. So we want to find this two region. This looks easy. Let me speak that's very easy it is. We need a first whole quadrant area, which the formula is very easy, pi r square upon 4. Next is we need an area of a square, which is also very easy. Side into side is the area of the square. Side is also already given. One thing which is questionable, that we don't have the radius of the quadrant, which is this one. We don't have a radius of quadrant, because that by helping of a radius of the quadrant we can find the area of the quadrant, pi r square upon 4, which is. So what we do, let me speak something. Given that this is also OA is equal to 20 centimeter, and one more thing I want to tell you, you only join these two. When you will join these now, you will feel that OB is a hypotenuse of right angle triangle, as well as OB is none as but it is equal to radius. This is a quadrant. So this OB is actually radius. which is equal to OP, which is equal to OQ. OB is the radius. And this time radius finding is very easy because this is 20, it is also 20. This is also 20. So I'll go with the right angle triangle OAB by PGT, Pythagoras theorem. Can we use it? Hypotenuse square, OB square, perpendicular square, 20 square, base square, 20 square. So OB square equal to, this is 400 plus 400. And then we have a 800 OB square. So OB is equal to over root 800 and OB is equal to 20 root 2. This is OB is none else but it is a radius of the quadrant. And now we want to find the shaded region. So what I will write? Required shaded area region equal to area of a quadrant OPBQ minus area of a square OABC. You know, whole quadrant minus area of a square. So now you know that whole quadrant area is given by pi r square theta upon 360, and area of area of quadrant was area of quadrant. Directly I will write pi r square upon 4 minus area of square, you know, side into side. Area of quadrant, you know, formula pi r square upon 4. Value of pi is given 3.14 in this question. Radius, which is 20 root 3 to 20 root 2 whole square upon 4 minus side into side. What was side was there? The side of the square is 20. So 20 into 20. Now the finalize I do. 20 root 2 whole square is called 800 upon 4 minus 400. 3.14 into these two will be 200 minus 400. Can you do? After multiplying, we'll get 628 minus 400, 228 square centimeter. This is the answer. This is simple calculation. It was all very simple calculation. Nothing hard. Just do by the very fundamental method. I don't think it's a tough one. It's very easy. So 31 we have completed. Now only one question will look for that. So after it we have a question number 15. I want to tell you this. We have a figure like that. This is a figure to me, and this is particular the shaded part. What actually in the figure can we see? This is A, B and C. Question says in figure ABC is a quadrant. A, B, C. This one is a quadrant whose area you know it. Second, radius is 14 centimeter of the quadrant. So this is 14 centimeter. Definitely it is 14 centimeter. Afterward, and a semicircle is drawn with BC as diameter. So this is BC, which is actually hypotenuse of the right angle triangle, and all assuming that BC, take a diameter and make a semicircle. We want this area. So what I feel now, I tell you the easiest method. Can you see again this portion BAC and this, and BAC where this 14, this is radius of quadrant, and this portion is called segment. You know, this portion is called segment. So what I do now, I first find the area of segment. This area. This is area of segment, and I will subtract this segment from the area of the semicircle. So whole semicircle's area we know pi r square upon 2, and area of segment we also know, formula we know it, we will use it and we will get answer. So this is a way of doing the question. I tell you one thing, this is another result, it is 90 degree, which help us to find, which is theta actually. This is 90 degree, which is theta for this segment. So we will find the area of segment. we will find the area of a semicircle and we will subtract this segment area from the semicircle. We can get the shaded region. So first of all, I tell you one thing which is very important, that this is a 14, this is a 14. This is gonna be diameter of the semicircle which is hypotenuse, and first of all we will find that hypotenuse by taking PGT on triangle BAC. So look at one by one I tell you. First of all, I will use Pythagoras theorem to find BC, which is diameter of the semicircle. Look at here. In writing a triangle BAC by Pythagoras theorem, which is a BC square equal to 14 square plus 14 square, which is 196 plus 196, 2 into 196. I tell you 196 from 196 can be written 2 into 196. And after finding BC, we have a 2 into 196. You know 196 have a square root 14. 2 cannot come out. That is BC, which is actually diameter. Meaning diameter of semicircle is a 14 root 2. So radius will be 7 root 2 centimeter. This is radius of the semicircle we have got. Now what we will do? Directly the required shaded. I always prefer this method. What is answer? Area of semicircle minus, area of a semicircle minus area of a segment. Area of a segment. Now use a formula. What is the area of a semicircle? Pi r square upon 2. And what is the area of the segment? I tell you one thing. Here, for that particular segment, the radius is count 14. So I will use a different symbol for area of segment when radius will be used. About the semicircle, the radius was taken as a BC was diameter. Half of that was the radius, which is 7 root 2, and I named or called it small r. So in that area of the segment, when the radius will be used, the radius of that particular segment, the radius will be 14, and then I will name it R1. So the formula was, you know the formula, which is R1 square upon 2, you can say, or otherwise you can multiply theta pi upon 360 minus sin theta. You remember the formula, I think? Sin theta by 2, cos theta by 2. This was the formula we used. Sin theta by 2, cos theta by 2. And student, use it the formula. Now I think it's gonna be easy for you. R1 I used here. Pi r square, meaning radius of the semicircle, which was told 7 root 2 square upon 2. That R1 is the radius of the sector for particular is 14 square. Theta is 90 degree. I taught you that this is a 90 degree. Pi is a pi. 360 is okay. Sin theta by 2. Sin 45. Theta is 90. Sin 45 and cos 45. Now solve this. Pi is a pi. 7 sevens are 49. Into root 2 square is a 2. Upon 2. 14 square is the 196. These two cancel by 4. And sin 45 is 1 by root 2 and cos 45 is 1 by root 2 over 1 by 2. So I am writing 1 by 2. Now we will solve a little bit more. These two cancel. 22 by 7 is good enough to write here. 49 is here. Can we multiply 196 or 196 into this? Both will multiply by 196. So which is pi by 4 minus plus 196 upon 2. Furthermore, we can simplify that. 7 sevens up and 7 into this is 154. This again 22 by 7 will be written here. 22 by 7 will be written here plus 196 by 2. So further I wish that you please complete the thing. You cancel, simplify, whatever the answer you get, this is your answer. So I don't want to do something like and want to make a easiest thing for you. I think you are able to do this question. So it is okay. It's enough from my side. Completed the chapter. You student, I request you. I know that you are all expert in mathematics and you know each and everything about this, and you are going to get a good marks in exams also. You need, I think you need not my videos, but still, please watch, these, and take a help. If you are still feeling any problem, you are welcome to ask me. Thank you.